Hi, my name is Alejandra Lopez, and I will be giving tips and tricks on how to understand and remember the 4 types of tissues in the body as part of Anatomy and Physiology course. Ways that have helped me understand the material when studying is to relate the words of the names of the structures to what they look like and their function. Also, using flowcharts for each type and drawing out the structures can help you better recognize them. I will start off with the 4 types of tissue structures. An acronym you can use is C-MEN, signifying C for connective tissue, M for muscle tissue, E for epithelial tissue, and N for nervous tissue. C-MEN. We can make these types of tissues into a flowchart to better see the different types. Starting with connective tissue, the function can be within the name. The word connect is in the name, so you can see that the function is to connect things together, binding and supporting. The 4 major types of connective tissue, we can continue our flowchart to blood, cartilage, bone, and connective tissue proper, or called dense regular connective tissue. Let's start off with blood. Blood has 2 O's in the word. Therefore, we know it will look like a bunch of O's, which represent the red and white blood cells. Next is cartilage. Cartilage has chondrocytes. Chondro means cartilage. To remember the structure of cartilage, you can think chondro has the word con in it. Then you can think of the word contact. Then you can think of contact lenses. So you will see that the chondrocytes in the cartilage look like little contact lenses together, or like little eyes together. Next is bone. You can remember bone tissue structure by thinking dogs like to bury bones in holes, and the osteons look like big holes all around. Lastly, dense regular connective tissue. You can think about the word in the name. Dense, therefore think of the fibers packed densely together, and regular, you can think of it as in uniform, as in these same consistent fibers are well organized together. Now moving on to muscle tissue. You can think muscles help you lift and move things. So muscle tissue for movement. We can continue our flowchart to cardiac, skeletal, and smooth. To remember cardiac, you can think of cardiac as in cars on a road, so it will look like these cars going off into diverging roads. You can think cardiac as in its meaning heart, and our hearts are at our center of our bodies, and we only have one heart. Therefore, you will know that it is only one nucleus for each cell. Next is skeletal. You can think of skeletal as in skeleton, and skeletons are thin because they are only bones. Therefore, you can see that the tissue as these thin line striations. Also, you can think we have many skeletal muscles with their bones. Therefore, it has many nuclei per cell. Lastly, smooth. You can think of making smoothies by squishing fruits together. So the cells look all smushed together, and our hollow organs have smooth muscle like our stomach, and we only have one stomach, so you can think the cells only have one nucleus. Next, epithelial tissue. Epi means above, so you know it will be the tissue most on top, acting like a cover for the body. You have simple and stratified, combined with these different types of squamous, cuboidal, and columnar. Simple, you can think of single, therefore it is a single layer of cells. And stratified, you can think of strat, sounds like stack, therefore it is stacks of cell layers. Then squamous sounds like squish, so you can think of cells squished flat. Then cuboidal sounds like cube, so you know they will look like cubes. Then columnar has the word column in it, so you can think of these column-shaped cells, tall and long. Lastly, nervous tissue. You need to control your nervousness when you are taking your A&P exam. So, nervous tissue controls body function. Nervous sounds like nerves, that then sounds like neurons, which make up the tissue. Now here is the whole flow chart with drawings and sayings you can recreate yourself to help you study. Thank you for watching.